Alrighty guys, heading to the gym. Upper body day, day 2. Got a heavy duty workout on store today. We'll see how this goes. But and I got Josh behind the camera, and so we are going to give this a whirl. So come on, follow along. Let's hit it. We're going to Crunch Fitness. It is my home gym. I actually have a gym in my basement, a small studio gym, I guess, but I never work out there. I feel like I want to be in the environment. So the gym is that working environment, and that's what I love. I thrive in that. I work out better when I'm in that environment as opposed to downstairs in my studio. I feel like home is home. And I just can't get into any kind of groove at home. So Jordan and I got hooked up together. It's almost been 4 years now. I hired him to be my online coach, my online strength coach. And that's how we started, as I was his client. And I still am, actually. He still writes all my programming. And we just hit it off, and our goals, our business goals are exactly the same. We just want to get our reach out and help as many people as we possibly can. And we just think the same. We're on the same page with everything. And so we have become partners in the Inner Circle, which is the group that he and I do together online. And we are growing that. And that community is just, I mean, it's amazing. If you ever have wanted to investigate any kind of online fitness community, that one would be the place to go. It is by far the most supportive and most amazing group of people, and we provide a ton of content every month for our members. And everyone's doing great in there. It's just an amazing, supportive place to be, and he and I love running it. It is our passion, and so we're going to continue to grow it and make it the best place for it. So I'm gonna go, I go over to a bike, get the blood flowing a little bit. That's the first thing I do every time I come here. Just hop on a bike, get the blood flowing, nothing big, nothing long. Just kind of move the hip a little bit, get some blood flowing, and then I'll do some upper body specific warm-ups before I hit it. So I'm gonna start right over here. So when I'm on here, I don't put very much resistance on here at all. It's not the point of me being on here. The point is just to get the blood flowing, and especially when I do lower body day, I spend a little bit more time here just to get my hip warmed up. But today, just to get the blood flowing, sometimes I will literally check my phone for some messages and things like that, and just super, super light resistance. The point is not to get like out of breath and work up a big sweat or anything like that, just to move, and then I'll finish warming up in a few. Here, the point is not to tax anything, it's just to get the blood flowing. So I have a little bit of resistance on here, not much at all. I just pedal. And this is typically when I come to the gym. And I love this time because there's no one here. There's hardly ever anyone here. And it's so you can get on whatever piece of equipment you need. I've never had to wait for anything ever. I've been here a couple times during prime time, like the 4 to 6 time, and it's like, can't do it. So I always try to come around this time because it's typically like this. It's great. I'm gonna start some upper body warm-ups. I always do a couple rounds of band pull-aparts just to get my shoulders and my scapula warm and ready to go. Sometimes about 20 to 30 of these, give or take. I just like to start feeling good and nice and loose. This, by the way, is one of the best exercises you can do for shoulder health. It mobilizes your scapula going, it protracts and retracts, keeps your shoulders in a nice, strong, safe position, and it's great for posture. Then I like to come over here to the wall, and I do what's called seated scapular wall slides. So the goal here again is to be able to externally rotate my shoulders back. So I want to get my back up on the wall as much as I can. The back of my arms on the wall, my head's on the wall, and I'm gonna slide my arms up as high as I can and bring them back down as low as I can. Doesn't matter if my hands stay on the wall as much as my arms. And I also want to keep contact with my head, and I want to push my low back into the wall as much as I can so there's not a big arch. So trying to get my shoulders to externally rotate back. And if I arch, it takes that out. Third part of my shoulder warm-up, I do what's called shoulder cars, C-A-R-S, and those are controlled articulated rotations. Just warms up the joint itself. So what you do is you create a crap ton of tension in your body. Here, squeeze here, arm is out, pack the shoulder back, and now I'm gonna send the joint all over the place. While keeping my hips square. So if you do these right, these are exhausting. My first exercise is an alternating dumbbell bench press ladder. So what I'm going to be doing is going 1 rep on the right side, 1 rep on the left side, 2 reps on the right, 2 reps on the left, 3, all the way up to maybe 8. I'm going to see how it feels. This is really an interesting way to do a dumbbell bench press. You really have to back off your weight. Like I'm lifting half of probably what I normally lift in a dumbbell bench press, just because of the volume. So if you do the math and add up the sides, it's probably close to 30 some reps per side. So the fatigue factor is huge on this. Couple things to really keep in mind when you're doing this or any kind of bench press is you want to make sure that you pin your shoulder blades back and down on that bench. It's going to create a little bit of an arch in your back, which is fine. You want your feet flat on the floor so you can drive through your legs, get some leg power in here too. And the most important thing is to keep the dumbbells hovering a little bit above your shoulder instead of dropping the elbow down, because if you watch, when I drop my elbow down, my shoulder rotates this way. We don't want that. That can cause some impingement issues in your shoulder, so we want to keep a strong wrist and keep the dumbbell above the shoulder, which is what I'm going to attempt to do. Get super hard as you get fatigued, for sure. But I'm going to give it a try. So this is the alternating dumbbell bench press ladder. I'm using 20 pounds here. Normally I press anywhere from 45 to 50 on just a normal dumbbell bench press, but again, the volume is so big here. I like to hold the dumbbells at 45 degrees. We're gonna start right here above the shoulder. If you watch, I am pinning my shoulder blades back onto the bench, and Josh can come around and get that. Here they are pinned. When they're not pinned, it's like this. Now they're pinned, and you can see my back arches up just a little bit. My feet are flat, ready to go. So I'm gonna do 1 rep, and up the ladder I go. Trying to keep the shoulder blades back the whole time. Oh my God. So that was an 8-rep ladder. It's a lot of reps. The burn sets in pretty quick with that. But this is such a great way to access some volume and really build up some massive strength. Great exercise. I love this ladder. It's so hard, but I love this ladder. Clusters are great because they are little mini sets of 2 or 3 or whatever. Today I've got mini sets of 3. So what that means is I'm gonna do 3 reps, then I'm gonna come down and rest for 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna do 3 more reps for a total of 6. So what clusters do is they allow you to access more volume. If I were to do 6 straight reps with a weighted belt, probably wouldn't do as well as technique-wise as if I do these in small little clusters. So this is allowing me to access the volume, but I can also work on technique too because I have that little bit of rest. You don't have enough rest to completely recover, but you do have enough to maybe get that next set, that next little mini cluster. Two things, when you reach up for the bar, make sure you're squeezing your glutes, engaging your abs, and sending your shoulder blades back and down to your back pocket so you're engaging them before you actually even pull. And then the second thing is, I always tell everybody, look up to the top of that bar and you basically tell the bar off. You basically tell the bar you're coming for it. You say, fuck me bar, whatever you want to say. But you basically go in attack mode to this bar instead of looking up and thinking, oh my God, I'm never going to get it. Because you won't if you think of it that way. So attack mode, you brace, squeeze, send your shoulders back, look up, and you go. So I'm going to do 3 reps and we'll take a brief rest. So when you rest, you want to make sure you rest. Don't leave your arms up there. Bring everything down, shake it out, because you're going to need it. Because these next 2 are going to be really, really tough. So that's a cluster of 3, rest 10 seconds, and then another cluster of 3. So that's my 6 for the first round. I superset that with what's called triple stop push-ups. Triple stop push-ups are probably one of my favorite variations. You stop in 3 different spots on your push-up. You're gonna stop halfway down, you're gonna stop all the way down, and then you're gonna push all the way up and stop there. So you're actually gonna pause at each spot. And that last push, the full range of motion push, is the tough part. All right. So my first stop is halfway down, then all the way down, then all the way up. That's a triple stop. So the next thing I'm going to do is a basic single arm dumbbell row. And this is probably one of my favorite things to do. It's simple, it's super effective. You're going to get a massively strong back doing this exercise. All right, so my hand is like a hook. My hips are back is flat. I'm bracing through the abs, shoulder back, and row. One thing to remember is just to row, so important, just to row up to here, not up to here. So we don't want to see this. A lot of times we'll see this. We don't want to see this. Keep this still. So we're gonna get the hook here, sit back in the hip, my leg's not back here. I'm sitting, back is flat, abs are braced, shoulder is back, and row back. That's heavy. Oh. Farmer's carries, you guys. Do them. If you're not doing them, you need to do them. Man, they're hard. I'm just driven. I just do. I thrive on this. So something being hard, something being challenging is what keeps me going. So when Jordan sends me a workout and I look at it and I think he's crazy, I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna do it. And so I'm gonna do now some neutral grip lat pull downs, and then I'm also gonna do some dragonflies, which are probably the most challenging thing to do. And I'm learning, I am working on just the eccentric portion of those right now. Those are super hard, but something I love. I love the challenge. So I'm just driven. I don't know. Call me crazy. Problems with short people. Great. That was hard, but I feel great. I never leave here like not able to walk out of here. I always want to leave with a little bit of gas left in the tank, just a little bit. Today I probably don't have as much gas left in my tank as I may have on other days, but I never want to leave here feeling like there's nothing else I could do. I always want to have a little bit in reserve. That's how I know I did really well. And so that's kind of how I am today. I couldn't do a whole lot more, but I could. Awesome, thank you. So it's just not my thing, but I tell everyone this: if you love cardio, you need to do it, because you need to do stuff that you love for a lot of reasons, but the big reason is life's too short to do crap you hate. I mean, it's stupid. So if you love it, do it. Find what you love and do that. That's the most important thing. All right, guys. Susan Niebergall from Susan Niebergall Fitness. Thanks for following along today. Josh and I are going to be back doing some other workouts, walking you through some exercises. If you have any comments, leave them below. If I can ever do anything to help you ever, please message me. You guys have a great day. Take care.